Let's say Canelo wins, like a lot of people feel he's gonna win. What does he do next? Does he move down to 160? Does he, like, what would be his next move? What would be the logical move, man? Right after. He tweeted a picture. He said Chavez Jr. in May, Golovkin in September, and then Cotto in December. What do you think about those three opponents, those next two opponents after Chavez, Golovkin and Cotto? Do you think that's the way he should go?
Yeah. I mean, look, man. I think we'll see that fight. I think eventually we'll be able to see that fight. But let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
You got Triple G fighting Daniel Jacobs, man. That's a walk in the park right there, man.
Well, what do you guys?
Daniel Jacobs, you got to be careful with this cat, man. He's the real deal.
What do you think about that fight? I mean, a lot
he's
of people.
He's a 2 middleweight, by the way.
A lot of people think that it's a give me to Golovkin at the same time, you know. Like a lot of people think that it's just a fight to a solid name to put on his resume, and obviously you guys feel different. Why do you think that is? What is it that Jacobs has over the
Daniel Jacobs is a true middleweight. He's a world champion himself. He's been, he has a loss, which I feel is important as well. I mean, nobody wants to lose, but sometimes you take more from a defeat than you do from a win.
Yeah.
And Daniel Jacobs fought someone that lost to someone that has similar characteristics to Triple G.
Pirog,
So, Russian fighter and legit solid fighter at the time.
Big puncher,
and then Jacobs was a young up and coming fighter when he fought this guy. He's a lot more mature now. I mean, he's a lot more complete, lot better fighter now. So I expect to see a good fight. Maybe Triple G will win that fight, but not as easy as
it's not a gimme like people think. Not another name for his resume.
Exactly. It won't be as easy as people might think it will be.
It seemed like Kell Brook was able to kind of shake Golovkin when they fought. Golovkin was a little reckless because obviously he felt that he was a smarter guy. What does Jacobs do? I mean, can he hurt Golovkin? What is his
I think he could hurt him for sure. Definitely could hurt him.
Yeah.
To me, I think it boils down to if Jacobs could take his shot.
Yeah.
If he could take the shot. If he could take Triple G's shot, it'd be a long night for Triple G.
Can he do that, man? Because I think that's the biggest question. Can Jacobs take Golovkin's punch? And if he can, then obviously we expect something.
We'll have to wait and see,
we'll
right?
see those answers.
Who can take Golovkin's punch, right?
Yeah.
Golovkin's he's been known to hurt people, not only, of course, not just in the fights, but in the gym, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I hear a lot of stories about Golovkin.
Him sparring Kovalev and putting him down. What did you take to that? If you heard that story, I mean, what does that mean? What does that mean?
I mean, it just means this guy is freaking strong, man. I mean, what's he taking or what? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This guy, and I have heard, light heavyweights, cruiserweights, even heavyweights.
Yeah.
I mean, geez. So.